Hey guys, so a little while ago, NYXI sent me these kind of like Joy-Con, Joypad kind of, controllers that basically work kind of like the Hori Split Pad Plus. However, you could hook them up and make it an actual wireless controller as well. These ones have this LED ring on it. I did a full review on the channel. And like I said in that video, the only downside I kind of had for them was the vibration was kind of wild. It was pretty strong. But that being said, they actually sent me a new pair of controllers. I guess it's their new version of this same model, where instead of LEDs around the joysticks, they actually have LEDs built into the controller. But also, I'm kind of wondering if maybe they fixed that vibration issue. So, without further ado, let's kind of check this thing out and see what all you get with the new NYXI controllers, and see if they're worth your time. So when you open these bad boys up, this is what you get, very similar to the last ones I unboxed. I will say there is one major difference, and that is that this little bit here, the little part where you connect the Joy-Cons to, the old one actually said NYXI on it, so I don't know why they changed that. No idea. But that being said, let's kind of check it out. I know that they work the same way as the last time, so you can actually turn on the system with these once you link it up, which I haven't done yet, obviously. So we'll plug it into the switch. But it looks like it's the same as before, where you have two different charging ports for each one. These are USB-C, so pretty convenient for nowadays. But you can also charge them by, if it's like the old ones, you plug them in, you can dock it, and it'll charge that way, which is easier than charging them individually, I'm sure. So let's put this aside. Here's the instructions, which will tell us how to change the vibration and the lighting, kind of like the other ones. So let's just kind of see what it's all about. I'll lock them in. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The whole thing kind of, whoa, glows like an earthquake. So let's turn it on. And alright, so this is what they look like. So the old ones had just the LED around the ring. This one kind of has like an earthquake effect. It's the back, so the back does not light up, but the top does. So like before, there's ways to change the color and the vibration. So let me start with the vibration, because the vibration was crazy before. So if I remember correctly, right, there's the button back here. Yeah, you press the button here and you tilt the joystick, and it goes up or down. Here we go. Alright. That's way quieter than before. We'll test it out with Mario Kart 8. If you saw my old video, which, like I said, my only complaint was the vibration, it was like, like you could really tell. But other than that, let's check out the, kind of the lighting options. So, I'll, just switch it here. I think it's this, right? Is it? Hold on a second. What button is it? Oh, sorry. The button was here. Alright, so you got this kind of yellowish, green, darker green, blue, darker blue, purple, kind of rainbow, and back to red. Alright, let's, Oh, and they also have like a fade kind of thing going on. Ooh, groovy. Interesting. So let's oops. Let's change the color on this thing. Am I doing it right? There's two buttons back here. Okay, top button, bottom button. I'm looking for the bottom button. Oops. There we go. And that's how you get the... Alright. Without looking at it, it's kind of funny. So switch it over to the kind of purple. So this one's now cycling through the colors. Interesting. Interesting. T plus L3 and double click down. That's what changes the breathing. Okay. Aha. Aha. Well, that's cool. Alright, so it looks like there's different modes. Breathing is the one that's kind of doing right now, where it, goes through each of the colors. but for now, let's just keep it solid. Let's go to purple. So, you know, the form factor is great. Like I said this last time, I really like how it feels. It reminds me of the SplitPad Pro, which I've said on the channel many times is one of my absolute favorite controllers as far as for handheld play. You know, with my normal adult-sized hands, the Joy-Cons just don't quite cut it. Last time I tested out the D-pad as well. It is a great D-pad. I mean, obviously, anything's going to be better than the D-pad that is on the Joy-Cons, because that's not even really a D-pad, to be quite honest. Let's get into a race real quick. Go, 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 go. But yeah, so, you know, I used the D-pad before in playing some, like, Super Nintendo games, which is what I usually kind of test this kind of stuff with. And it played great, because, you know, I always use the D-pad for those kind of games. So, really, what I'm testing here now, the big thing I want to know about is how does this work with the vibration. So if you remember in the last video, it was very, very loud, very noticeable, and you can really notice it with picking up coins in Mario Kart. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. I don't have the volume on, so you'd be able to hear it. So yeah, that is more correct. So before, you could, I mean, it sounded like a weed whacker going off, and this, it just sounds like I'm regularly playing the game. So I can say that I guess, you know, either the last controller I got was like an anomaly, as in like, you know, that was kind of like maybe an issue, or they fixed it. Maybe they got some complaints, I don't know, but I will say that this is much, much better, much better. So the only thing left to really check out, I guess, would be to, I like the home button is, it's not a circle, it's actually a little house. It's weird, I didn't notice that until just now. The old one, it was kind of like the Switch, where it's just a circle button. So they actually changed the mold, it looks like. But yeah, let's just, real quickly, let's jump into a Super Nintendo game. But, go ahead and see. You're not going to be able to see the game probably too well. Maybe I just set it down so you could see it. But yeah, let's put it in here. And, oh, I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but the lights here match the lights here. Let's see if that changes with the... It does! Look, now it's a rainbow. Now it's red. That's cool. That's neat. Let's switch it to Monster Energy Green. Neato. Oh. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just gonna double check the D-pad, because you can never be too sure. Because I mean, you know, like I said, there's something new to play. You can never be too sure of these things. What's the new game? Rival Turf and something else. You know, you can't go wrong with Where's My Boy DK. I'll just do Donkey Kong Country 3 because I know I have a save in here. Yep, we get it. Donkey Kong. Load my suspend point. Let's go to a level. But yeah, this will be the final test. And you know what? It feels pretty good to me. Let's just kill a rat or two. It's kind of hard at my angle. It's kind of hard to see this. I would rather you guys see it though. So, oh, grab that. Give me the old 1-2, buckle my shoe. Yeah, it plays great. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a vast improvement over the last set I got. So once again, though, I will say that these views are mine. I'm not like being paid or anything. This isn't a sponsored video. Although I did get this controller for free for review. I definitely want to make sure to make that clear. So for the price of $3.99, obviously it's going to be good. Anything's going to be good. But I would say that this is probably just as good, if not maybe even a little cooler than the Hori controller, only because like with the Hori controller, oh, I just got killed. With the Hori controller, you don't get any, you know, fancy schmancy lights. If lights are your thing, then like, you know, obviously this is probably the only choice you have. But you know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that blue. Another thing this controller does have that I did not mention, I don't remember if I mentioned on the last one, is you actually have a programmable turbo feature. I can't think of a modern game that would benefit from that, but like playing some of these Super Nintendo classic games, I could definitely see where that would make a good bit of sense. Because, you know, you'd be able to, you know, maybe like auto shoot or whatever. But once again, on the whole, as far as these controllers go, pretty dang cool. I like the weird kind of cracky texture. I don't know how long it is textured. I don't know how long that'll hold up with a whole lot of use. I don't know if it'll like wear down eventually. I mean, I'm sure like anything, it probably eventually will. But you know, right now, it actually kind of adds a nice grip to it, to be honest. This one is just straight smooth plastic, but this has kind of like a, you know, the texture gives it kind of a grip. So I don't know. Like I said, if you have any other questions, ask them in the comments down below. I kind of like these. I think they're a pretty good improvement over the last set. And thanks, NYXI, for shooting these to me to review. So, I mean, in my mind, that is an improvement. You know, I liked the form factor of the controllers originally. Like I said, my only big hang-up was the vibration, which it seems like they maybe they ironed that out. You know, it's a lot better. The LEDs are, you know, it's personal preference, right? I think they're kind of cool. I also don't play in handheld very much, but you know, they're pretty neat. I do like the fact that you can have them plugged in and use it as a regular controller, like on trips and stuff. It's a lot easier than, you know, bringing, like for me, usually I bring like a Pro controller and the Joy-Cons, and I can just bring these and kind of solves both problems. But like I said, hey, check them out. If you're interested, I'll have the link or a code or something in the description below. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for the new NYXI, I guess LED split pad style controller. That's gonna do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It'd be fantastic. But as always, my friends, take it easy.